Hello and welcome to the week 19 update. I would have liked to have done a nice round 20, but it's currently the 22nd of December, and let's be honest, by week 20 I'm going to have my feet up in front of the TV, I'm going to have my Baileys in one hand and probably a handful of Quality Street or Celebrations in the other. So let's crack on. I've got not a huge update for you this week, but we'll do a bit of Q&A afterwards because I do get quite a lot of questions regularly. Some of them are answered in previous videos, but we'll try and knock through them. In terms of progress, I put on the harshest ring light that I've got. I've got the light on the camera just so you can kind of see the density for yourself. And I've got no product in because you want to see what this looks like naturally, all those kind of not natural conditions that glare light on your head. But just for transparency and not transparency of hair, I'm just being honest with you here, right? So this is where we've got to, week 19. So we're not even halfway there, just to bear in mind, 7 weeks until we're at the halfway point. You can kind of see the scalp a little bit through this side. You can see it more through that side. So clearly more thickening up to do, but I'm very happy with it. Had a haircut again today, which is a very enjoyable experience now compared to previously. And they hold that mirror up and you're like, yeah, it didn't look like that before. One thing that has been happening the last couple of weeks is you can't see it here, and I've tried my best. I really have. I tried zooming in, I tried using different cameras. I can't get a nice close shot of it. But in between these lovely new long hairs I've got here, there is stubble. So I've got more new hairs coming through in between these ones, which obviously means density is going to improve over coming weeks and months. And we should see some of this sort of see-through kind of areas here disappear. And to be honest, I'm starting to wonder, am I going to have too much? Actually, no, you cannot have too much hair, not after living with baldness for this long. When this new hair comes through, it is a little bit sore. It's like having a ingrowing hair, and kind of like a spot. It gets a bit sore. Sometimes you lay on it funny, and it's like and then someone on the forums on Facebook that I subscribe to recommended Nizoral. Oh, wrong way around. Nizoral shampoo, which is an anti-dandruff shampoo. It does make a difference. It dries it out. It goes a little bit less sore and a little bit more kind of crusty, scabby to start with, which sounds gross, but it dries it out and then the hairs break through and it's a lot more cleaner and a lot more comfortable. So I would recommend using that. So yeah, there we have it. With more density coming in, hopefully in the coming weeks, this is going to just look crazy. But I'm really, really looking forward to seeing what comes next. Now, before I run off and pop some product in it and head out for my sort of evening walk that I usually do, I'm going to go through some of the questions. So, first one is, how many grafts did I get? So I had 3,000 grafts in total. I think I had about 2,000 in the front and then 1,000 sort of between the back and the middle. I think it actually might have been 2,200 at the front. So primarily focused here, but there were some in the crown and the middle as well. Am I on minoxidil? And someone else asked, am I on finasteride? So I am on finasteride. I have been for 4 years. I don't use minoxidil. I didn't go on with it. But in the last video before this one, I talk about that stuff a bit more. So you might want to go and check that out. Someone else asked, how long before you can start wearing caps? So I've mentioned this in previous videos again, but I'll go over it just for anyone who's not watched those. A week after the procedure, you're allowed to wear a cap, and that's what my surgeon told me. You have to be careful because until you're sort of past 2 weeks, there's still possibility of sort of dislodging your grafts. But yeah, 1 week. I personally did try not to wear one. The only time I wore a cap was when I was at football because I didn't want people behind me who were sat, behind me in the seats, staring at the back of my head, wondering what's going on. Other than that, I left it just to kind of let the air get to it. I don't know if that makes a difference. I think partially I was also trying to own it and not be ashamed. So I was like, no, I'm not wearing a cap. But look, each their own, right? It might be a job. It might be another reason you want to cover it up. But yeah, so a week. More on finasterides, we've covered that. When do you use aloe vera for the itching? I only really used it on the donor area, and that was sort of like a couple of weeks afterwards. I didn't use it for a long time. I tried to avoid putting too much on it. I see a lot of people talking about when can you put this on it, when can you put that on it, when can you start derma rolling your hair. to be honest, look, I mean, I use what I use, but I don't apply too much to it. I don't want to use too many chemicals. I don't want to do too much abrasive stuff, because I'm hoping that this surgery alone is enough to kind of give me the hair that I want without endless maintenance. But again, different things work for different people. Someone's concerned about their redness and lack of growth. Oh, but after watching my videos, they felt more assured. Yes, in the beginning, it is red. And it can stay red for a while. Mine's red now because of this new hair breaking through. But your hair will grow, you know, unless you're really, really unlucky, which I've never seen anyone, or not, no, I've never seen anyone actually complain about it not working. You just need to be patient and don't try and force it, you know, just take care of it. And it's your hair, you know, it's natural, it's just moved house. It's your hair, just look after it and nature will take care of itself. Some people commenting, nice to see the happiness on my face. Yes, it has made me very, very happy. I can't lie. It's great. Let's see. Some people wish they'd done it sooner. Yep, same. I wish I'd gone through it sooner. How many grafts? We've done that. People concerned about shedding. Yeah, so, I mean, again, someone's concerned about something and seeing my videos has made them feel a bit happier, knowing that it's going to go well after a while. Yes, shedding, again, it looks bad. It does. All of mine started to fall out and bang on 2 weeks. But I didn't get panicked because I've done the research and I knew this was going to happen. It's inevitable. But I get it, right? Sometimes you get that kind of doubt of, oh God, have I done the right thing? Again, unless you're really unlucky, you have done the right thing. If what you want is to have a head of hair, it will grow back, as evidenced here, right? Look at my, if this is the first of my videos you've seen, go back to the earlier ones and you'll see it all fell out. And now look at it. So that's it from the comments. If you've got any other questions, please get in touch. Always happy to answer, whether it's in the comments or privately. I'm on all of the social media platforms. I'll put that in the description. So if you want to reach out to me there privately, you can. Otherwise, look, have a wonderful Christmas, a happy New Year, and I'll bring you another update sometime in January. Take care. Bye-bye.